Happy Wednesday, everyone. I believe we're tuning in for episode 7 of the Wellness Wednesday series. I'm Dr. Dan with Advanced Upper Cervical Chiropractic. I'm joined today by Emily Kent, who is our licensed clinical social worker, who specializes in mental health. And I wanted to bring her on for a quick discussion today about stress management and how that's affecting the rest of the body. This was interesting to me because in our office we see how stress can affect us physically. Now Emily sees the other side of the coin in terms of how we can handle that internally, both mentally and emotionally. So Emily, how do you see stress affecting your clients?
Oh man, first of all, I can see stress affecting myself for sure. That's why I'm here. But also I can see stress affecting my clients all the time. We've seen a huge uptick in people experiencing both somatic issues, which bring them to you, but then the somatic part means that they're having some other anxiety, stress, depression issue that affects their mental health. And so we try to take a whole mind-body approach and refer them to a whole system of care. But how I see stress actually affecting my clients is a lot of irritability, a lot of difficulty sleeping, difficulty actually focusing at work or at school, especially when they have to do like a large task. And then there's just this sort of general sense of doom and gloom that hangs over a lot of people who are stressed out. And so I would say, like, mostly I see it when we start to see people is when their school or their work functioning starts to take a dive.
Okay, so let's say that you're an individual watching this or shared with you and you are feeling some of those things that you're talking about. The doom and gloom, getting anxious, seeing your stress affecting various parts of your life and your body. What are 3 easy ways, 3 takeaways that someone who's having this can take action?
I think the first thing that I always recommend is just consulting with like a primary care doctor or a mental health clinician to sort of like pinpoint maybe where the stress is located. But if you've already done that or you're not interested in that, never discounting the power of like the mindfulness, deep breathing, sort of meditation movement that's happening right now. Taking 5 deep breaths in the middle of a stressful activity can actually really reduce your heart rate, which tricks your system into calming down. So deep breathing is probably at the top. Taking a few minutes to do mindfulness is all sort of connected with that. I would say those are really good. Exercise is huge, right? That like really helps release endorphins in your brain, which messes with all the other chemicals and brings you up. And then the last thing is talking to people. I think a lot of people feel like they can't share their stress with other people because they don't want it to impact other people's lives. But when we talk about something, we validate that it's a real thing. And then once it's validated and somebody can hear you, you can start working on the problem solving part of it. But if it just stays inside, it can like spiral downwards. So I would say deep breathing, exercising, and talking about it.
That's great. And if this applies to you and you want to talk to someone, I'll tag Emily in the video. Feel free to reach out. We're here for you. We care about you. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. And remember, is your head on straight?